Consider a fist closed so tightly around a handful of sand that, instead of securing the grains, they spill out through the fingers. Clenching harder doesn't preserve them, it propels their escape. In this sense, holding on too tightly to any aspect of life, be it relationships, ambitions, beliefs, or even spiritual practices, doesn't protect or secure them. It subtly dismantles them, smothering the natural breath that sustains their vitality. This might sound like a spiritual platitude, but it holds practical truth that touches the most ordinary parts of our existence. In relationships, this concept speaks very powerfully. Too often we mistake attachment for love, believing that to care deeply means to latch on with unyielding grip. We try to orchestrate, shape, or even mold the person to our expectations, thinking this secures the bond. However, it only cultivates tension and restriction. People, like sand, need space to be themselves fully. Love, by its nature, should offer liberation, not entrapment. When we hold others too tightly, through jealousy, control, or insistence on sameness, we rob the connection of its natural ease and joy. Genuine connection doesn't thrive under pressure. It flourishes in an atmosphere of openness, respect, and freedom. This principle of loosening one's grip extends to work and ambition as well. In a culture that prizes hustle and perpetual growth, we often fall into the trap of relentless striving. While there is a beauty in dedication, an overfixation on outcomes tends to breed anxiety, exhaustion, and frustration. The more we cling to a specific vision of success, the more we fear its absence, and ironically, the less capacity we have to adapt, learn, and seize genuine opportunities. When we relax in the process itself, pursuing goals while leaving space for flexibility and unexpected growth, we experience not only a more enjoyable path, but also an increased likelihood of achieving meaningful success. A career or endeavor is like a river. Guiding it gently often yields far greater results than damming it with unsustainable pressure. Now, in the realm of personal development and spirituality, the importance of gentle holding becomes profound. If we practice meditation or prayer, focusing solely on achieving enlightenment or inner peace, we end up tightening around an ideal rather than allowing transformation to unfold naturally. A seed doesn't force itself to sprout. It is nourished into growth by the gentle, patient hand of nature. Similarly, our spiritual progress requires a light touch. Paradoxically, those who demand the most from their practice, the constant seekers, the perfectionists, often suffer the most frustration. But those who surrender to the rhythm of daily practice, who show up with dedication yet release expectation, find that spirituality becomes a subtle companion rather than a faraway prize. In this surrender, they find what many fiercely seek. In daily life, the notion of holding loosely enables us to cope with change and impermanence. Life is marked by cycles of gains and losses, of beauty and sorrow. When we cling too fiercely to comfort or resist inevitable changes, we suffer more profoundly. Instead, a softer approach helps us ride these waves gracefully. We learn to let moments come and go, allowing life to unfold with acceptance rather than force. Rather than grasping for fleeting security, we find a quiet resilience within, a place that isn't defined by the presence or absence of any particular circumstance. To hold gently doesn't mean a lack of commitment or passion. Rather, it is a deeply intentional act of releasing our demands, our rigid expectations, and allowing what is true and enduring to emerge. In this softening, there is wisdom, a surrender that says, I trust that what is meant for me will come and stay in its own time, in its own form. The art of letting go, paradoxically, keeps life close. If you enjoyed this piece, please like and subscribe to help my channel